Hey guys, it's me Eva. Super excited today because I've got Ørjan Nilsen joining me on the Voice Radio and TV. So thank you so much for your time.
No problem at all. Hell, I'm doing nothing at all here, so this is pretty cool. This has made my day.
Yeah, hashtag pandemic, right?
Yes. Oh,
Where am I catching you?
Sorry?
Where am I catching you? At home?
Oh yes, I'm at home right now, up in this very tiny town called Kirkenes in Norway. So we're about 10,000 people. We still have snow.
Oh wow!
Yeah, which is annoying. And yeah, it's a very quiet place. So probably the reason why I'm bored.
Yeah, probably. But tell me, you said Norway. So is it like daytime half the year and like nighttime half the year, or?
Yes, exactly. So now we're actually going towards the period where the sun is up all the time. The sun never sets.
How do you sleep?
Very little. That's basically my answer. Now it's really cool. It gives you a lot of energy. So yeah, no, it's a pretty strange phenomenon. But it's pretty cool partying at 2 a.m. and the sun is still shining.
Yeah, that sounds amazing, actually.
It's pretty cool, yeah.
Well, partying, I want to talk to you about your newest single, which we're also playing on the Voice Radio and TV. It's really cool. You just said before we started recording that it's actually quite an old one, but you just released it now. Maybe we should tell you about that.
Well, the thing is, I started working on it a while back, and I immediately realized that Hold Me is one of those summer tracks. So I thought, okay, I can't release this in the dark winter because just the message of it is just going to get lost.
Yeah.
So it's a nice collaboration with a girl called Matilda Thompson, and there's quite a few other people like Ben who's singing on the track. And it's just one of those tracks that is so atypically me. It's not me at all, and I just loved it. I think that's also one of the reasons why I wanted to do it. So yeah, and thank you guys for playing it so much.
Oh, of course, you're welcome. We love it. And yeah, it's really not typical for you. I've heard a bunch of your tracks and the ones that you did with Armin van Buuren as well. And they're a lot more like...
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I think it was in such a period as well with the pandemic. All the festivals got like postponed. I think me as well as everybody else needed a little bit of happiness, if you know what I mean. And this is definitely a happy track. So yeah.
And since we started speaking about Armin, I know that there's a very funny story of how he discovered you. That's what I've heard. A little birdie told me. So can you share it with us?
Yeah, it's really weird. So I never actually had the courage to send a demo to Armin myself. So a friend of mine from Holland did it. And all of a sudden, I was sitting on MSN back in the days. Everybody used MSN. I'm that old. And all of a sudden, I see this account that said avanburen@hotmail.com, and I thought it was just like somebody's trying to be Armin, but no, it wasn't. It was Armin who told me he loved the track and wanted to sign it. And I was sitting in my dad's office at the time. And I had no idea what was going on. So he signed me when I was sitting in my dad's office because I didn't have a studio of my own.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, it's fun.
Definitely, yeah. And now you're celebrating 15 years in the music industry, right?
Yes, and soon to be 16. I just realized how old I actually am. I got signed when I was 23 and now I'm turning 39.
You know what? I've also used MSN. I remember it. Granted, I was really little, but you're not that old.
Oh, I still love MSN. It's like I wish it was still there with all the emoticons and the nudge. You remember the nudge?
Really cool, right?
Yeah, like a tiny little earthquake. That was pretty cool.
And I also know something really interesting, that your manager is Bulgarian and you've been in Bulgaria and you love Lutenica, which is great.
Yeah.
So, tell me, how did this happen? How did you guys meet?
We actually met a long time ago now. I think it was 2009 or 10 at this pre-party for Trans Energy. And she was, at the moment, she wasn't working in the industry. She was just a fan of the music and she was there having fun. And I remember we talked on Skype as well. And we ended up just being friends and everything. I had no idea she wanted to work in the industry either. I don't think she had any idea she wanted to. And after a while, she just started becoming a part of my team. She was just helping out a bit. And I think I realized quite soon that she was a very good manager as well. She had complete control of everything. I mean, she was working in corporate and had a lot more organization than I did because I'm an artist, so I'm a little bit of a kook. So So she ended up like becoming my manager as well. Now I'm having my friend being my manager is actually quite good. I like that. It's sort of more like a family thing than it is just a work thing. I've been to Bulgaria many times, and I just love it. Although it's really hot, and I'm a polar bear. So
You're just in Norway. That's why.
Yeah, that's the reason.
Yeah, this is the normal climate here, with the sunshine.
I know, and I have to admit, I love it. I remember I was out there, and we were just sitting in a pool, and I think it was 32 degrees or something. And right then and there, life was perfect. So I can't complain. I really love Bulgaria.
I'm really happy to hear that. So hopefully we'll get to see you here soon live when this whole pandemic thing is over.
Yes.
Because I'm sure you miss festivals and gigs. I know you've been to Tomorrowland and everything. Tell me more about those festivals.
Oh my God! Yeah, I played more or less all the big ones like Tomorrowland, of course, the State of Trance, and EDC, Ultra, and I miss it so much. I miss connecting with the people. I miss meeting the fans and the people who just enjoy this music, and I really miss jumping like a madman on stage and see people go mad as well. I miss it so much. Everybody was thinking this was going to last like 3 months. So when it's now over a year, wow. Yeah. I can't wait. Let's hope I can still do this. I think I can, but no, it's going to be fantastic as soon as things open up. Even if it open up just a little, I take whatever at this moment. If there's 40 people jumping in a bar, I don't care. I'll do that too. I just want to party. Yeah.
And I also know, look how many things I know.
I know why you know these things.
No, I know everything. I've got my sources, right?
Yep.
I know there is a Bulgarian singer, Divna, that you want to work with.
Oh yeah, definitely. She actually surprised me when I was doing this. We had this video shoot and a promo shoot in this warehouse in Bulgaria. And all of a sudden, I had to be honest, I had no idea who she was. But I remember my manager, V, told me, she's like, oh, that's Divna. She's a huge star. And I was like, what is she doing here? And we had no idea what she was doing there, but she was so nice and she was just curious about looking at stuff. And it was so cool meeting her. She was probably the nicest superstar I've ever met in my life. She was very nice. And now we're working a little bit. I've already started on a couple of things that I want to send her and see what she thinks. And hopefully we can make a couple of things this summer before everything opens up again.
I really hope so. I don't know if you know this, but she very recently actually started a job here at the Voice Radio and TV. She's in the radio channel.
Oh, really?
She's a radio host. Yeah. She's a colleague of mine now.
Oh, that's awesome.
I know. And she's really cool. So I can't wait to hear what you guys are working on, and we can start playing it, on the TV, on the radio. It's amazing.
Yeah, definitely going to be fun because it's basically two different worlds just colliding, which I hope is going to be really interesting. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. It's a big out of the box step for me. So it's going to be fun to see.
Yeah, for sure. And what else can we expect from you in the coming months?
Oh, there's so many things right now. I'm working on way too many projects at once. That's the problem about being home. You work a little bit too much and probably have too much music. Yeah, you can expect a lot of singles. And hopefully we can have a couple of collabs that people didn't expect. And I'm hoping I can try to start plan a new tour. For
nice.
maybe the fall, so when everything's up again, because I wasn't able to finish my last album tour. I was actually I wasn't even I couldn't even start it because of this pandemic. So let's hope I can bring that into the new stuff as well. So, yeah.
I really hope so. I have my fingers crossed for you, really. And I really hope to see you here in Bulgaria live.
Oh, yeah, definitely. That would be so cool.
In the studio, we'll get you an interview here again and one with Divna on the radio. It's going to be amazing.
Oh, yeah, that would be great. I'm also probably going to take a tiny mini vacation as well, then, if I can.
Sure. You should, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Ørjan, thank you so much for your time. It was lovely meeting you, even though it's online, unfortunately. But, next time I hope to see you live.
Yeah, me too. Let's hope next time we'll actually be in Bulgaria. That would be cool.
Let's hope so, yes.
Thank you for having me.
Bye. Nice day.
You too. Bye-bye.